looking for you. Director Babota just ordered 10 crates of ultralight cleansing oil.
That much?
Makes sense. Thanks to your makeup remover, the inspection center crisis was resolved smoothly.
That was quite the scare for everyone. But now we're here for another important matter.
What is it? Ask away.
Timmy's, has Captain Avicinda recently ordered any materials?
Him? He's ordered quite a bit. He may have a bad temper, but he pays quickly. He just put in a large order of materials in the name of the Wishmaster, supposedly for the Fey Wish Sprite's coming-of-age ceremony.
Coming-of-age ceremony?
It's a special ritual for Feywish sprites. Every baby Feywish sprite has to go through it to become a true member of the community.
Yes, but normally the Paladins wouldn't be involved. This time they're unusually interested.
Sounds fishy.
I think so too. And also, I've heard Avicinda might be the next Wishmaster.
That's surprising news.
Even hotter than spicy barbecue. It's possible. Maybe. I've heard some rumors as well. The Wishmaster, his health has gotten really bad. No one's seen him in ages.
The whole time I've been here, I've never seen the Wishmaster. My workshop permits were all issued by the Paladins. And most important announcements come directly from Avicinda. No one knows if the Wishmaster is involved or not.
I see now. The Paladins seem like they might be bypassing the Wishmaster. So we'll need to meet the Wishmaster to uncover the truth.
You can try. It's said that the Wishmaster is in the Grand Milliwish tree. Oh, if you're going there, could you take some things over to Victa for me? He's in charge of the confetti cannons for the coming-of-age ceremony. What's more, he's met the Wishmaster before, so you can ask him for help.
Help! Help!
What's wrong?
Timmy's, that stuff Victor urgently needed was stolen by the most terrifying creatures!
Could it be... Did Avicinda come back for more materials?
He may be even worse! But no, it was Essling's.
How could it be Essling's? Oh no, my sparkling highlighter! It costs so many blings!
Esslings are so mean. They put everything so high up and surrounded it so not even a Mani-Beetle could get through. And to top it all off, there's the Pounceria!
What are Pouncerias?
They're annoying, giant plants found only in the Wishing Woods. They have a unique pollination method. When they sense a small creature, they pounce and wrap their petals around it, then spit it out. Trust me, it's not fun, but I can dodge them and grab the stuff.
No way! Gerota, with all of the Esslings, it's too dangerous. The materials are important, but not more than your safety. I need to think. I just don't know a good way to deal with Esslings.
Timmy's, I got this. I can purify Esslings. Lukubo, where are they?
The high ground near the waterfall.
We'll head right over.
I'm counting on you, Nikki. I've got to stay and get Babota's order ready. Once you get the sparkling highlighter, you can go straight to the Grand Milliwish tree. You can find Vitka there.
Nikki, looks like we can climb up from here. We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
We got it.
That's great! Let's hurry and take it to Victa at the Grand Milliwish Tree's base. Let's go!
We got a big one on the line.
Whoa! Now all the angry...
Momo, from now on you can call me the Fishing Master. Momo, I caught it. I'm getting...
The...
Grand Millowish Tree.
So high. How do we get up there?
I don't know. Let's bring the sparkling highlighter to Victa first. Maybe he'll have an idea.
Wipe, wipe, wipe. Get it clean. Wipe, wipe. Hey, no dust. Please. You're tracking dust. The confetti cannons must shine bright as the wishing orbs.
Excuse me, are you Supervisor Victa?
Yes. I'm in charge of managing the confetti cannons. How can I help?
Hello, I'm Nikki, a stylist. And these are my companions, Momo and Giroda. Timus asked us to bring you this sparkling highlighter.
Fine, smooth, and a strong shine. Timus's products are always reliable. Those paladins misused funds, delaying important maintenance. If the Wishmaster weren't ill and unable to see anyone, I'd go to the Temple of Wishes and complain.
Oh. Supervisor Victa, do you know how we could meet the Wishmaster?
It's because Nikki is an official investigator from the Stylist Guild. She's here to investigate the mysterious coma incidents.
An investigator? Like little Giroda with his hobby. Well, Giroda, still collecting scrap materials?
Not right now. I've been very busy. Giroda, why do you collect scrap materials? Well, I wanted to make an awesome night outfit. Shiny armor, cool bracers, and a sharp sword.
Cool idea, but I don't think you have the skills.
Whatever, Victa. I'm still young. I can improve. But you need to help Nikki figure out how to meet the Wishmaster.
If you're really a Stylist's Guild investigator, the Wishmaster might be willing to see you. He resides in the Temple of Wishes. According to the rules, visitors need to present recommendation letters from 3 Feywish sprites.
It is true that's the rule. But don't worry, Nikki. I've got a plan.
I'm counting on you, Giroda. In the meantime... Victa, the Grand Millowish Tree, do you know how we might be able to get up there?
You get launched.
Huh?
Every year, we use the confetti cannons to celebrate during the baby Feywish sprite's coming-of-age ceremony. The Grand Millowish Tree is equipped with many cannons. You could use them to move up the tree. Wait! More dust! Dust accumulates every second. Wipe, wipe. Done. First, you'll need to be in your shrinking form to fit inside the tube. Then, you'll need to aim carefully. Here, you can adjust the confetti cannon yourself. When you're all set, just launch yourself. Bang! You'll fly right on up.
Is it safe?
Of course, I've launched myself over 100 times. Now, there's just one problem.
What's that?
The launching materials aren't prepared. Don't worry, I'll get it ready quickly. All set. You can use the confetti cannons to launch yourselves up the tree.
Nikki, Momo, I'll fly up top and wait. like a swift wind, and what a precise landing! The entire Grand Milius tree felt your strength.
Thanks. But I'm a little dizzy.
I'm dizzy too. It felt like we were wishing orbs rolling through the pipeline. Ugh.
But we made it safely. Giroda, what's the plan? Where should we get the 3 recommendation letters?
I can ask my Uncle Barbarata for one. He was a good friend of my parents. Uncle Barbarata loves food, social gatherings, and daydreaming. He's usually at Chef Dorable's family restaurant. He'll definitely help. For the other 2, I think I know a couple of nice Feywish sprites. You can ask them.
No problem. Where are they?
Kukuda lives in the residential area. His baby is very cute, but a bit of a crier. Right now, you should be home watching the baby. Dr. Melibo works at the Delicious Wish Clinic. She may look stern, but she's kind at heart. For example, she likes to tell strange stories while she's treating your wounds. That helps distract from the pain. Right now, she's sure to be at the clinic.
Got it. Come on. Let's go find them right away.
Okay, later, let's meet at the entrance to the Temple of Wishes.
Please! Don't...
Hello. Need help?
Yes, please! My baby keeps crying, and when they cry, I cry too!
Okay. Let me think. How about I sing a song? I have a lovely voice. Maybe a nice melody will calm the baby.
The baby's laughing! Thank you!
I'm Nikki, and this is Momo. We're friends with Giroda. He's the one who told us to find you, Mr. Kukuda. We'd like your help. We really need a recommendation letter.
Friends of Giroda? Of course I'll help.
Mr. Kukuda, are you also friends with Giroda?
Friends? No, not really. In fact, I used to dislike him.
Dislike? Was it because of his grandfather?
You know about that? Back then, almost no Feywish sprites spoke to Giroda. We didn't even want him living with us in the Grand Tree.
That's pretty harsh.
I'm sorry. After that, Giroda rarely came to the Grand Tree. Sometime later, I found out he was hiding in a tree hollow in the middle of nowhere.
A tree hollow? I know Feywish sprites usually live in trees, but in tree houses, right? It must have felt so lonely.
Maybe for a young Giroda, the hollow was a safe place where no one could see him, stare at him, judge him. It was a way to disappear, where nobody could bully him.
That's awful.
Sorry. Later, he saved me, my baby, from an Essling attack. He's just a young Feywish sprite, but he stood up to protect us. That's when I realized Whatever the Wishmaster or the Paladins thought of him doesn't matter. What mattered, and still matters, about the kind of Feywish sprite Shiroda is what I've seen myself. He's a good Feywish sprite. And you're his friends. So then, I'll gladly help. I'll write the letter right now. Dear Wishmaster, I recommend the clever and kind human Nikki. She helped calm my crying baby and me as well. The baby has been crying a lot. Maybe because the coming-of-age ceremony hasn't happened yet. Anyway, I owe my thanks to Miss Nikki, the exhausted babysitter Kakuta. All right, here.
Thank you, Mr. Kukuda. Dr. Mellibo?
Yes, that's me. Are you hurt? Vine injury? I've never treated a human, but it can't be harder than treating Feywish sprites.
Oh, no. We're not injured.
We're healthy! Super healthy!
That's right. You mentioned vines. You mean the mutated vines the Wishcraft Lab is investigating?
Yes, the vines have mutated recently, injuring many Feywish sprites. All day it's work, treat patients. Work, treat patients. Last time I was this busy was during the Desperation Syndrome epidemic. Hundreds of years ago.
We've heard about it. Desperation Syndrome sounds like a very serious disease.
Nothing is more terrifying. Anyone who ate too many desperation orbs died. Well, except the Wishmaster.
Eating orbs?
Huh? You didn't know? You must be new around here. Feywish sprites live on wishing orbs. However, only the delicious ones provide us with nutrients. The bizarre ones aren't nutritious and cause stomach aches. But eating too many desperation orbs causes Desperation Syndrome.
It's caused by desperation orbs? No wonder the Feywish sprites avoid talking about them.
Hundreds of years ago, we were short on food. Many Feywish sprites ate them out of, well, desperation. Over time, they began to grow weak and sickly. Then we realized too many desperation orbs cause Desperation Syndrome. The Delicious Wish Clinic's predecessor, the Desperation Syndrome Research Center, was established to study the syndrome. The Inspection Center now sorts the orbs into delicious wishing orbs, bizarre wishing orbs, and desperation orbs. So Desperation Syndrome cases are rare now. Oh, sorry. I do this. When patients are in pain, I try to distract them, so I tell stories.
It's okay. This information is very helpful. Dr. Melibo, I'm Nikki, a stylist. We're here because we need to meet the Wishmaster. It's to discuss something important, but we need a recommendation letter.
Our friend Geroda recommended you.
Geroda? I haven't seen him lately. Is he still trying to become a Feywish Knight?
He's working hard to make it reality. It's still his dream.
Not all dreams are worth pursuing. One time, the Paladins arrested him for bad intentions. After being released, in secret, he continued training and got injured. I treated him. He still owes me 333 blings.
I can pay off Geroda's medical bills.
No need. He's quite good at earning blings. He'll pay in under 100 days.
Not bad, I think.
As a child, he couldn't earn a single bling. These days, he sells crafting materials to humans. Lovely chat, but I need to get back to work. Oh, you said you need a recommendation letter? I can help with that, but I have a small request. I've been working so long, I've nearly forgotten what it's like outside the clinic. Damp creek grass, whispering tree hollows, and fluffy wreath doughs. They're all becoming blurry in my mind. Miss Stylist, can you create a new look that fits the theme Vibrant Outing? Just seeing it would make me happy. I've been working so long, I've nearly forgotten what it's like outside the clinic. Damp creek grass, whispering tree hollows, and fluffy wreath doughs. They're all becoming blurry in my mind. I need to see some vibrant outfits to soothe my mood. Can you make an outfit themed Vibrant Outing? Let's invigorate my tired soul. Ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you. With such inspiration, I feel motivated. Here's your recommendation, signed by Dr. Melibo. Every word as precise as my prescriptions, trustworthy and unembellished. I do hope you can meet the Wishmaster, though it's a bit uncertain.
I've heard, over the years, the Wishmaster's health has been getting worse.
Yes, as he ages. Oh, he's the longest living Feywish sprite in history. Since recovering from Desperation Syndrome, his health hasn't been the same, and he refuses treatment. The last time we went to the Temple of Wishes for a checkup was when my mentor was still around.
Why didn't we see Dorota?
With only one letter to get, he should have gotten here before us.
He said he was going to Chef Dorobo's family restaurant to ask his Uncle Barbarata for a letter. Let's go look there.
Little Dorobo, we're heading to the Bazaar Wish Hills for Bazaar Wishing Orbs.
Why would we do that? They're nasty. I'll never let them touch my frying pan.
Well, this time you'll have to make an exception. Get the Bazaar Wishing Orbs and make 10 stomach shock platters. I'll secretly deliver them to the Paladins, knock them all out. Then we'll sneak Dorota out of there.
What's a stomach shock platter? Is that today's special?
It's not food. Dorota is in trouble. Hello, I'm Nikki, a stylist, and Dorota's friend. What happened to him?
Well, Dorota has a human friend now. I knew someday he'd make some good friends. But, no, you're too late. Dorota got into a scuffle with the Paladins and got arrested.
What? Why did they arrest Dorota?
Oh, they're the worst! Always bringing up his grandfather. It's as relevant now as a bunch of dusty old wishing orbs. When the Wishmaster's health declined, they blamed Dorota. When the confetti cannon broke, they blamed Dorota. Whenever he visits for a wish frequently, they blame him. Those terrible Paladins. The Arosa stopped blooming and the ceremony got postponed, so they used that as an excuse to arrest Dorota.
I remember what they say about his grandfather. There was never proof. Why blame an innocent person for unproven accusations?
Right? It's crazy, completely unjust. But sometimes people need an enemy, more than they need a hero. Chigda gained his prestige by doing...
Barbarata! Enough! Nikki, Momo, Barbarata and I were just figuring out how to rescue Dorota. But our 4 fists combined are no bigger than a single wishing orb, let alone capable of fighting paladins!
We can't fight openly, but we can get him out in secret. Just serve up those stomach shock platters. I've wanted to do this for a long time. They did something fishy.
You seem to know a lot about what happened.
Barbarata loves to study history. He's got a huge pile of research papers. He even went to the Swordsmith ruins to gather information on the Feywish sprites from the Age of Divinity and nearly got attacked by the Iron Squirrel Guardian statue. However, nobody wanted to read his work.
But why?
Because he wrote about Dorota's grandfather, Kuroda, and his fight alongside the Sacred Knight to protect the Wishing Woods.
Some people read it, like Kokuda, Pokobo, and Melabo. They secretly borrowed it from me. I'm currently writing about Kuroda's time as the captain of the Paladins. If not for that incident, his son Larota.
Wait, I'm getting confused.
I'm a little lost too. Who's Larota? And who's Kuroda?
Kuroda is Jiroda's grandfather. Loroda is Kuroda's son. And Barbarata is Loroda's best friend. Got it now?
I'm not sure that's all relevant, but I get the gist.
Anyway, I don't believe it. Kuroda would never steal the Arium vase out of greed. But the Arium vase did disappear. That's why Jiroda grew up being labeled the trader's descendant. He never even met Loroda and Yalobo. For his coming of age, I carried him to the Arosa Valley. But the day after the ceremony, the paladins came and locked him away. He doesn't even understand why.
I get it now. Why Jiroda always acts so strange around the paladins. Barbarata, do you have any idea where they've taken Jiroda this time?
I'm not really sure. The paladins have become arrogant and ruthless. Storming their base directly won't end well. But they still follow Chigda, at least to keep up appearances. Maybe you can start with him. Ask him where Jiroda is.
Okay. We're trying to meet the Wishmaster, but we need letters from 3 different Feywish sprites.
Jiroda was gonna ask you for one.
Makes sense. Hold on. It's done. Nikki, take this letter and go see the Wishmaster.
Thank you, Barbarata. And Dorabo. Don't worry, I'll find Jiroda and rescue him.
A human. This is the Temple of Wishes, the residence of the Wishmaster. No unauthorized entry.
We have recommendations.
Recommendations?
3 letters from Feywish sprites.
I need to verify them first.
No problem.
1, 2, 3. Kakuda, Melabo, and Barbarata? A human really managed to get all these. All right. You're qualified to meet the Wishmaster. But the Wishmaster is with the Wishcraft Lab's chief researcher. She rudely forced her way in for a meeting. Once inside, you'll need to wait. Remember, the Wishmaster is unwell, so you'll need to keep it brief.
Wishmaster! Our continuous monitoring of the vines shows that the mutation is worsening. Every day we wait, the risk of S-ling appearances rises. The data is limited, but this is a very alarming trend. What's more, we found ancient records showing similar vine mutations occurring at the Sacred Battle in the Age of Divinity. But those records are missing data, so we can't verify the main cause of the mutations. More importantly, back then, the Arosa also didn't bloom, preventing the ceremony from occurring. Now, we're seeing the same situation. We believe that the lack of Arosa bloom is linked to the mutations.
I've never heard of any connection between the vines and the Arosa.
The scholars back then didn't find any evidence of a link either. But every possibility needs to be considered. So, these mutations require thorough investigation.
So, what do you suggest?
We need to monitor and sample the vines on the Grand Milliwish tree. These are the main vines, and must be watched closely.
You've done quite enough research. The Paladins will take it from here.
The Paladins? What can they do? Since the first vine mutation, they haven't responded at all.
Yeah. All they do is fiddle around at their research institute. They never do anything useful. They're worse than the PC Volunteer Corps.
Ridiculous! Don't you dare compare us to those lowly creatures. Who are you?
I'm Nikki, official Stylist Guild investigator. I came here to investigate the mysterious comas, but my assistant, Jiroda, was taken by the Paladins.
I don't understand. What are you talking about? The coma incidents? The Feywish sprites have nothing to do with that. And Geroda, a traitor's descendant? The Paladins must have had their reasons.
You sure about that? What reasons did they have for stealing materials from our lab?
You should speak to the Paladins. I can't intervene.
When you say you can't, do you mean you're unwilling or unable?
How dare you! I don't have to answer you!
No! You're the Wishmaster! You should respond to our requests and questions!
Paladins! Throw these people out! Don't admit them again!
I knew it! The Wishmaster is getting stranger by the day!
Nunable, do you remember about when this change started?
His recovery from desperation syndrome. Before that, he managed everything personally, no matter how small. Even the angle the confetti cannons were fired at the coming-of-age ceremony. After he recovered, he changed, leaving everything to the Paladins. He stayed in the Temple of Wishes, rarely appearing. Later, he stopped altogether. And now he doesn't even care about the mutated vines, and they're dangerous!
It seemed like he was avoiding our concerns.
My instincts say he wants us to stop looking into the mutated vines. And when we mentioned the coma incidents, he looked real nervous and flustered, as if he was hiding something. Not to mention Geroda's whereabouts. I doubt he'll tell the truth, no matter how we ask. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Without approval from the Wishmaster or the captain of the Paladins, it will be hard to find him. But the Paladin captain is always mysterious. I haven't seen him in a while.
For now, we have to start with the Wishmaster. It's just that he's being so strange. His order to stop the Vine investigation, ignoring the Paladin's open defiance? Momo, we'll need to investigate him.
Help! Mutated vine outbreak! Can someone please help? Dorable, what is it?
Nunabo! The vines at the Wishball Field suddenly attacked! A lot of Feywish sprites are injured!
I was afraid of this. I'll go now.
We'll help too. Nunabo, where's the Wishball Field?
Wait, how did you get up here? We took the Confetti Cannon Express! There's a confetti cannon nearby. Launch yourselves to the Glimmergrass Seed Warehouse, then head to the Wishball Field. Don't waste time. I'll go ahead and check it out. Nunabo was right to be worried.
I'll purify the S-lings.
Mellobo is here. Let's go check on the injured.
Dr. Mellobo, how is it here?
Nikki, thank you for purifying the S-lings. The patients are in bad shape. Earlier vine injuries were more mild. Feywish sprites who were affected had minor rashes. But the injuries here are serious and tricky. 2 are in a coma. 1 is still...
Lord Shigdut. Ugh. True warriors don't feel pain. Ugh. Pain?
The patients are physically strong.
And mentally, too. I was told they were injured during a wish ball match, when the vines erupted and injured everyone.
Falling from high up, no wonder.
Dr. Mellobo, how long will it take to heal them?
They need to stay in bed for observation. I'll transfer them to the Delicious Wish Clinic as soon as I can, for monitoring. As for treatment, we'll need to wait for a detailed diagnosis.
Got it. Please, if there's anything I can help with, let me know right away. I wish I knew how to make medicine. Then, I could help.
Wait, I have something here. It might help.
What?
Timmy's Twin Moon Cure-All. It can heal any injury in no time at all.
That's right! When Timmy's was hurt by the mutated vines, it worked instantly.
I've heard about it. The Twin Moon Kingdom has miraculous medical techniques. You should try it.
I remember Timmy should be in the residential area today. She's working with a couple from our lab. They're working on a makeup experiment.
Then let's go to the residential area to find Timmy's. I'll get the potion and meet you at the clinic.
Nikki? I missed you!
I missed you too.
It hasn't been that long. What could you miss?
Momo, I missed you too.
I missed you too.
You're just in time. Come look. Couples makeup I designed for the Feywish sprites. First, use the Pop Fresh lotion as a base. Then a layer of soft night sky foundation. Oh, and don't forget the shiny hair gel.
Wait, Timmy's. We came here for something urgent. Mutated vines erupted at the Wishball field, injuring a lot of Feywish sprites. We need some of your Twin Moon Cure-All.
What? 1 second. I'll get the potions right away. Potions? Where are they? Why do I have so many eyeshadows? No, this is liquid blush. Found it! Nikki, here. Take this. Go quickly.
Ouch! What's this? Huh? I don't hurt anymore. Thank you, young human girl. In my younger days, I was a star wish ball player. Absolutely nothing could defeat me on the field. If I faced those mutated vines back then, I would have kicked them away with one hit.
My back! It's healed! That's great! I can play wish ball again! I've played for decades and never scored a point. I almost thought I'd have to live with that forever. Thank you, human!
What's this? The pain. Huh? It's gone! A blessing bestowed by Lord Chigda!
A blessing? This was the Twin Moon cure-all from Teamies. It's a result of her hard work and ingenuity. What does the Wishmaster have to do with it?
Everything! Not every Feywish sprite gets to use this potion. Therefore, it must be Lord Chigda's blessing that I can use it! And when I play Wish Ball, my score is higher than the other Feywish sprites!
Seems like you admire Chigda a lot.
Address him as Lord Chigda. Oh, the great Lord Chigda, the sole survivor of his squad, saved us from starving. He brought back countless wishing orbs to the wishing woods. Oh, the great Lord Chigda. He selflessly distributed the wishing orbs. He even captured the traitor who stole the Orium vase. Ha! Oh, the great Lord Chigda. His talent is unmatched. And this is his magnificent sketch!
This is his sketch?
Wow, nice! Where did you get it? I heard the Wishmaster hasn't been around. How did you get his sketch?
I have my ways.
What ways?
The Paladins regularly dispose of items from the Temple of Wishes. I found this while rummaging through the discarded items.
You did something that sneaky and didn't get caught by the Paladins?
It's not sneaky. I'm following and recording the life of the great Lord Chigda. Besides, the Paladins, they're oblivious. They don't know the Temple of Wishes blind spots like I do.
That's impressive. Can we take a look at that sketch? It's just... well, I'm a stylist. And, after hearing about Lord Chigda's deeds, I admire him too. I'd be thrilled to see his sketch.
I knew it! I knew you'd also be captivated by the great Lord Chigda! In that case, I've decided this precious sketch is for you!
Really? Isn't it valuable to you?
Of course it is! But just thinking of how Lord Chigda selflessly shared the wishing orbs, I feel I should follow his lead! Besides, you saved me with the Twin Moon cure-all. I need to repay you somehow. Take it, before I change my mind!
Don't worry. I'll cherish it.
Yes, you better. I'll be checking up on you. Also, if you want to learn more about the many great deeds of Lord Chigda, you can visit the librarian at the Temple of Wishes, Pocobo. She provided me with a lot of the inspiration for my wood carvings of Lord Chigda.
but I think she still knows some secrets about Chikta she hasn't told me. Huh. One day, I'll know them all!
The Wishmaster did at least some good deeds.
Maybe that's how he became the Wishmaster. But right now, he seems so strange. We should go talk to Pokeball like Morimoto suggested.
Huh?
Go. Don't go. Go. Don't go. Well, either way, the Paladins will kick me out. Hi. Are you the Temple of Wishes librarian, Pokeball? Me? Yes. No. I'm no longer the Temple librarian.
Huh? What happened?
I got fired.
That stinks. Why?
Because I secretly lent some ancient books to Nunabo from the Wishcraft Lab. So Nunabo's ancient texts came from you. And if she asked, I wouldn't hesitate to lend them to her again. It's not fair. Why fire me over that? I applied for ancient book maintenance funds several times, but the Wishmaster rejected them. And Avicenda, he only cares about his own family's history. His ancestors may have been trusted servants of the Wishing One, but all of history has value, not just the flashy and heroic tales. I agree. How to make dye from glimmergrass? The first Feywish sprite to cook a wishing orb? The most popular wishball team in history. History can tell us, and I think that's important.
Yes, me too. And the history of barbecue. Can't forget that.
As Feywish sprites, our primary duty was to listen to and understand every wish, then bring them to the Wishing One. To ensure the accurate conveyance of wishes, the first Wishmaster established the archive, gathering information on the lives of various beings. Our lives may differ from one another, but our life experiences are similar. If we can't understand the small things around us, we can't listen to and understand wishes. It's something the first Wishmaster once said. I love that quote. But Lord Chikta doesn't like it, or think it's important. He ordered the archive to be closed and won't let anyone borrow books. Pokeball.
Nikki, we can't ask her anything if she keeps crying like this.
Let me think. Maybe I could use the violinist outfit to play something soothing and calm her down.
Good idea. Give it a try.
Isn't the end of the world. Sorry, I unloaded all that on you. It's all right. I'm Nikki, a stylist. Just curious, why is it that nobody is allowed to borrow books from the archive?
It's Lord Chigda's order. I don't understand either. Even the history of his rise to the position of Wishmaster, he ordered it sealed away. But there are a lot of strange things going on with him. Not just this.
Exactly! When the mutated vines were hurting Feywish sprites, he didn't care. And when our friend Giroda was captured by the Paladins, he didn't care.
What? Giroda was captured again?
Oh. You and Giroda...
He's my friend. It was Giroda's encouragement that helped me become a librarian. I used to stammer when I talk, and wasn't a stylist. I was too scared to tell others my wishes or what I wanted to be. I thought that someone like me could never hope to pass the temple assessment.
But now you're even brave enough to lend ancient books to Nunabo.
It's all because of Giroda. When I first met him, he told me proudly that he wanted to be a Feywish knight. Lots of sprites laughed at him. They told him it was impossible. But he kept smiling and never stopped pursuing his wish.
That's right. And aren't wishes all about making the impossible possible? All wishes are equal. Even the smallest person can make the greatest wish. Feywish sprites are no exception. It's fine if we don't know how to achieve them. In fact, we make wishes because we don't know how to. First, make the wish.
And the wish will guide you forward.
Yes! That's how Giroda gave me courage. But...
You had to deal with a strange Wishmaster. Pokebo, Nikki and I are investigating him. Other than sealing the archive, is there anything else suspicious about him?
I know one thing the Wishmaster is very secretive about, but I'm not sure if it will help you.
Don't worry, we'll verify the facts.
All right, the Wishmaster isn't actually a stylist.
What? Then...
And nobody knows this?
Very few. The Feywish sprites who were with the Wishmaster and the Paladins back then are all gone. Also, he's worried this would affect his prestige, so he never mentions it. That's why hardly anyone knows.
This information... It's very useful, Pokebo. We're going to confront the Wishmaster again and find out where Giroda is.
That's great! I hope Giroda returns soon. Miss Nikki, the Wishing One will bless you.
Nikki, if Chigda isn't a stylist, then where did Morimoto get that sketch?
It's possible the Wishmaster we saw isn't the real Chigda.
But Nikki, the Temple of Wishes won't let us in again.
Maybe you distract the guards and we'll sneak in the entrance.
I got it. Leave it to me. Help! Oh, help me! Help me! The inspection center! Someone ate a huge desperation orb and mutated!
A desperation orb mutation? Come, let's go check it out.
Nikki, they're gone. Now let's sneak into the Temple of Wishes.
How did you get in? Paladins! Throw them out!
Blah, blah. Yell all you want. The guards are on their way to the Quality Inspection Center, looking for a made-up, mutated sprite.
You distracted the Paladins and broke in here. What do you want? This... How did you...
It was found in the trash. This sketch was recovered from the Temple of Wishes. Recognize it?
I know nothing about it! It has nothing to do with me!
Nothing to do with you. The Wishmaster, Lord Chigda, has a big secret. He's not a stylist.
Since the real Chigda isn't a stylist, and you made this design, who are you?
Nonsense! I'm the Wishmaster! Who else would I be?
Heh! Your reaction says otherwise.
Tell the truth. We have evidence, witnesses, and proof.
The truth will come out eventually. Admit it!
What do you want?
We want the whole truth. To rescue our friend Giroda, and to help the innocent, the coma victims.
Nikki is an official Stylist Guild investigator. Tell us what you know. She'll investigate fairly.
If I tell you everything, can you promise not to tell other Feywish sprites and return the sketch to me?
All right, I promise. But you need to tell us everything you know.
All right. I admit, I am not the real Chigda.
I knew it. Why are you pretending to be Chigda?
The Paladins forced me! I, like Chigda, had desperation syndrome. To get better treatment, I agreed to their deal. Since then, I've been stuck in the Temple of Wishes, pretending to be Chigda. I'm their puppet for issuing orders.
So, the Paladins kidnapped a lot of human stylists. Do you know why?
I didn't dare ask questions, but I heard about it. They warned me to mind my own business and threatened dire consequences if anyone found out.
If all this time, you've been the one in here, then where is the real Chigda?
I don't know. Since I became their puppet, I haven't seen him. I even suspect he might have died, and they're relying on me to keep that a secret. I've told you everything I know. I swear, it's the truth!
For now, I believe you. According to you, the Wishing Woods is under the Paladins' control. Where is Giroda imprisoned?
He should be in the cavern prison near the Grand Milliwish tree. It's where the Paladins secretly imprison rebellious Feywish sprites. I have a spare key. If you give me back the sketch, I'll give you the key. Then you can rescue Giroda.
Okay, it's a deal.
Oh, that's good. It's intact. Here's the key. Go now. Rescue your friend. But please, don't tell anyone about this.